Okay, this is how you texture a fish. So I just got the body done. I went ahead and let me just reset. I went ahead and added an eye just because it looks nicer. And this is the default or basic texture. I can just close it. So you click on new, and then texture base color. You can change that to any color you want. We're going to change it to the color that was on the picture. So that's going to be image texture. And then you want to unwrap your image so that it knows where to put the points. Otherwise, it's going to look really weird. So you select your fish, you unwrap project from view, and then it will unwrap it for you and put it on there. So this is UV editor right here, and the UV editor is allows you to scale up, scale down, and put things where they need to go for the UV texture. Let's go ahead and add the cod. See how it stretched a little bit? That's fine. We want to just move it up here and here. And notice it doesn't affect us. That's because we can't see it. So we're going to go ahead and move this to image texture here on the base color and then select cloud right here. Now we're going to be able to see it, so we can scale it up a little bit on the y-axis, on the x-axis, and have something decent to work off of. Um, Notice the eye is a little bit off. That's fine. We want to get it to where it's no white is showing. So that's our goal. We don't have to get perfect, just like approximate. So no background white is showing. So that looks good. Um, so we have this here, and then I can scale this up, knowing that it is a little bit bigger. Um, and then we can start to do other things with it. So if you notice that there's a little bit of texture distortion right here, that is absolutely fine. If you need it to be like rebrushed, retextured, you can paint over it, but for now it's just fine. Next we'll do the tail. So we do tab, edit mode, 7 for front view, and then A to select all, U to unwrap project from view. And then notice we have, or let's do project from view balance. Notice we have a tail now. We'll scale it down. And then we don't have an image or on that tail, so we can go ahead and um, select the image. Now we have the image on the tail, and then we scale the tail down so that it fits the image. So basically it's tracing the image on top of the image. So there's that. And then no white is what we want. We are getting a little bit white on around the edges, so we're going to just move that down very so slightly. And then we are also getting some of this extra stuff here. We don't really want that. So just using proportional edit to move some of this around. Okay, that looks good. So now we have a fish here, and then uh, this one you can paint out if you really want to. We're just going to leave it in there for now, and then just draw these guys. So there's the fin. Um, so the fin is here. Looks like I need to scale it on the z-axis, uh, 0, and then put the fin here. So this is going to be a UV unwrap, project from view bounds, and then scale it down to where it needs to go. And then for this needs to be like, I think we can use the last material, and then just, which is a fish on the image, and then just scale it up here. Again, no background if we can help it. So there's that. And then do the same for this one. Project from view bounds, actually just project from view. It's fine. And then scale it the x-axis, and then change material to material 5. That's fine. Um, it's not going to be perfect, but it's close enough. So, um, so when we take the picture away, we're left with a fish without a dorsal fin. So that's something to be left for like you to put in. Um, we can also like add a little bit of a skeleton. So if we want to parent all these, I guess we can let's try joining them, see what happens. Oh, it looks like the join worked. So then we can do a shift A curve, Bezier curve, and this is going to be the spine of the fish. We're going to hopefully make it do a curve follow, uh, curve deform, and then the eyeball didn't get set, so let's go ahead and just join the eyeball. So now it's joined. Okay, and then Control P, or select this one, select the curve, Control P, curve deform, and then have a curve deform. Let's go over here and modify it. So we have, let's see, curve deform. Here we go. Deform axis. We want it to be the, let's see, that's the x-axis here. We want to go left and right, so that's to be the z-axis. Maybe not. Maybe it's the y-axis. Well, let's go stick with the z-axis or the x-axis and see how far we get. So if we modify that, it will. Oh, it looks like that's actually well, almost what we want. Yeah, that's what right there, fish swimming. So then we can add uh, bones inside there, and it does stretch a little bit the image, but it should be fine. Um, so you could add bones. That's something that you could do later, or you can add hooks. Hooks will work as well. Um, and then this is going to be let's see. Let's try to make this a little bit cleaner. Well, this is what actually will work. We can rotate this. Thought we could rotate that. Looks like that is not the case. So rotate X. So that would be control. Let me do these hooks. Control H, hook to new object, hook to new object, and then, it's not wanting to work. Let's see, compose it. It's also duplicating that which will need to be modified later. I can modify it so it's basically it's got a mirror on top of it. So that should probably be the exact center. So press L and then move it here, and then it should merge just fine. Same with the tail. It's got two of them. Actually, that's actually fine. And then you want to also do lighting. So this is moving it is a little bit beyond the scope, but you can also light it. So maybe we can have it on a circle, and then make that plate, uh, and then so it's an okay plate. Add subgroup surface modifier. Um, so then we have a plate. Let's put the fish on the plate, roughly on the plate. It doesn't have to be like perfect. And then we're gonna add a checker tablecloth right here. So it's going to be a checker texture right here, and then that's going to be however big I want it. I don't really care that much. See, make it red, and then this table is going to be about that size, uh, and then we want that tablecloth to go over, so it's going to spill over here, and then I'm going to bevel it a little bit, just so it looks okay. Bevel, and then it's going to be about that size. There we go. Um, and then we're going to light it. So this is the key part that makes a thing shine, and also specular makes it shine, is uh, the lighting. So I'm going to add a new plane, make it an emission, a shader. So let's E for emission, and then make it yellow. And then let's see how it looks. Looks decent, but that's because it's an EV. So when you switch to cycles, uh, so cycles is a little bit more detailed. I like cycles a lot more than EV. EV's like game engine kind of thing. So let's go ahead and light it, and then uh, we want to have like 3-point lighting. If you ever want to get into like more details, 3-point lighting is a good way to go. These are attached to each other, so you want to make them separate. So you can do different lights. So this is blue, this is yellow, and then have a key light basically right here. Make this one purple, green. They're also joined together. You gotta separate them. Uh, so if you look through the camera, you see that there is indeed a fish flopped out on a plate. Um, so there's not much happening in the scene, so I'm going to zoom in. And the camera needs to be selected. There we go. And then zoomed out a bit. And then you can do a lot with this. You could like put some particles in there. Um, my computer is spinning up really fast, so I'm not going to do that. But, there also is some little distortions right here. Um, it looks okay, I guess. Actually, the lip looks really good. Um, just a little distortion right here, but other than that, it looks fine. Uh, so I think what's left is speck, because it looks like a fish, but it doesn't look like a specular, or it doesn't look like it has like speck on it. So specular. Let's turn that up, and then turn the roughness down. Make it all slimy, and getting close. Um, so specular, principal, and then subsurface. I don't want to add subsurface. I want to make it really glossy, so I'm going to turn the roughness down. And it's sort of working. Um, so there's just some things to play around with. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And thanks for watching.